Today we're going to take a look at how you can withdraw your Pcash tokens to any other external Ethereum wallet that you wish. Before we start, I recommend every time when handling with any platform and doing any transaction, we're going to delete the cache because this oftentimes can lead to unwanted problems, and you're always on the safer side when deleting your cache. So for deleting the cache on Google Chrome, I'm on a Mac, so I use the shortcut Command and a comma, and I get directly into the settings. Alternatively, you can just go to the settings, and I believe it's under privacy and security, and there you can see clear browser data cache. For one of you that does not know what cache is, cache basically is a powerful tool that speeds up your page load because it basically saves up images and files in a storage. So at the next time, this storage can be loaded from your disk, and the page loads a lot faster. But sometimes this cache comes also with issues because it's preloading or pre-saving changes from the past basically, and if you access the site again, can be that updates have not been taken into account because the cache still kind of scrapes the old data. So this is why I recommend always deleting the cache when interacting with a platform after it has been updated and before maybe every once in a while when a transaction has been done. So I'll clear the data here so that nothing can interfere. You say it's now less than a megabyte. This is just a pre-step and a suggestion from my side, so everything will run smooth and we have no technical issues. This should be done every time just to make sure, because we've experienced support questions that have had strange bugs, and this was due to the cache. So I'm just letting you know that you can or that you should do that just to make sure that the process will go seamlessly. Deleting the cache basically is different from any other browser, so you can check with your browser how you delete the cache there, but just make sure you delete it so there is no any other issue. So that's that, and now we are going to dive into how you can withdraw your Pcash tokens. You basically just sign up on your Pcash platform or sign in, and you go to the Withdraw tab here. Just click on it. There you can see your Pcash balance, and I'm just going to withdraw the whole balance now and put in my amount. I'm not going to put in the comma, I think it's just fine. I could choose any Ethereum wallet now. This has been saved from one of my other attempts. This will be blank on your side. I could, for example, go to MetaMask and use one of the Ethereum addresses there. So I could copy this one, which I have right here, which is wallet 1, and I could just paste it in here, and I could withdraw the tokens to this. But please make sure that you're either withdrawing the token to MetaMask or P2P or an exchange where Pcash is listed on. And currently Pcash is listed on the P2P B2B exchange. But please do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do send tokens to any Coinbase wallet or Kraken wallet or Binance or any other exchange where Pcash is not listed on. Because if you send it there and the token is not listed, this will lead in loss of funds, because on these exchanges you cannot manage your wallets yourself. This is being managed by the exchange, and if they do not support the token and you don't have access to the wallet address, then basically the token is lost, and it is not kind of, you can't get it back. So do not send to Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, or any other exchange where Pcash is not listed on. Only send to Ethereum wallets like MetaMask or MyEther wallet, or to the P2P deposit address where Pcash is basically listed on the exchange. When you go to MetaMask, there is a function here where it says add token. So if you send tokens to your wallet address on MetaMask, you probably need to add the token, as it will not display automatically. And when you click on Add Token, you just then go on Custom Token, and after clicking on Custom Token, you will be able to put in the token contract address, token symbol, and so on, and then it will appear in your MyEther wallet. Sorry, not only in your MyEther wallet, because MyEther wallet processes similarly, but also on MetaMask. So, but I'm not going to do this now, and I'm also not going to withdraw to my MetaMask wallet. I'm going to use from my P2P account my Pcash deposit wallet address, because I want to send it to the exchange so that we can trade, or that I can trade with it. And here I just go to wallet. Just go to wallet, main account, and then we just go to deposit. On deposit, I have chosen the PCH, the Pcash token here already, but if you see, for example, Bitcoin here, you can just either search it in that list, which is a little bit hard to do, or you can click in it and just type in PCH, click on Pcash, and there you see the Pcash ticker basically, and your balance. If you haven't got any PCH in there, then this is going to show 0. So the P2P, as you see, those messages says you that you should not send anything else other than PCH to that address, because if you send Ether to that address or anything else, this will also be lost. You can only send PCH to that account, to the wallet address, and please do so. And they also recommend to use MetaMask as a preferred wallet to send from. So, but now I'm just going to copy this address. You can see it here, copy to clipboard. So I copied the deposit address of my PCH token of the deposit account, and then I go over and put in this wallet address in my withdrawal request, and I'm just checking if the first 4 letters or characters are the same of my address, and it is, so it's 0xAB, and then I'm just trying to go to the end of the address where I see DFBD and it's DFBD. I'm just checking so that there has not been any issue with basically copying the wallet address. Once that's done, when I put in my amount and the wallet address I want to send it to, and again, please do not send to Coinbase, Kraken, or any exchange where Pcash is not listed on. After all that is done, I can just simply click on withdraw here, and you see it's basically created the transaction. We will then see this in the transaction tab, and it prompts me to pay with MetaMask, which I'm going to do now, because we need to pay the transaction fee so that the transaction of the tokens can happen. As you know, Ethereum requests a transaction fee for every transaction so that the miners get rewarded when they are confirming basically our transfer. And when I click on pay with MetaMask, since I've installed MetaMask here, it automatically opens it. And now I will connect my MetaMask wallet, which I'm going to be able to do so here. I'm just clicking on the wallet where I have my Ethereum on it to pay for a transaction. I click on next. There it goes with, I can connect it now, and once that's connected, it will just process it, and after that is done, I can click either on here, on MetaMask again, or click again on the button, and I will see later afterwards that the wallet is connected and that the process can go on. And after that's loaded, we will see that we can make the transaction now since the wallet is connected, and then just transfer the Ethereum to pay basically for the transaction. So we have the transaction here. We just click on confirm. It's just a minor fee. We click on confirm. It will load. It will successfully prompt you to this address, This has been taken now twice because I initiated the step again. So I will just close this here or reject that here. That will work as well. I'm just clicking on reject here. So this can happen and this is not coming on your side because I clicked on the pay with MetaMask button again. So you might as well just click on MetaMask and it will show you the same screen. And there will only be one payment prompt to process. So just make sure that you send it once and not twice. And I can see that my withdrawal has been successful. And I can go here on Etherscan and check my withdrawal request. And I see already it has been processed, as I see. So it's already successful. And the account, I'll just refresh the page and see if it's already taken also on my P2P account. It might take a little bit to update on your P2P account, yeah, which is the case here. I can also just check and put that into Etherscan to see if anything has basically come to that address now. And we'll check if any of the latest transactions. Okay, so we see here that this transaction has been sent already a minute ago. It just can be that there needs to be more confirmations in order for P2P to confirm that deposit. So we're going to watch this and see once it is actually transferred over and updated in our account. But on our Pcash account, it has already been successful. And as mentioned, you can check the status here. And as you see, it's sent from this address to our address that we requested to send to. So this has all been successful. That's done. And now we just are going to take a little bit of deeper dive into P2P and how it works and how we can trade on it. So first of all, I'm going to start here, as I mentioned, with that tab. So if you go to Wallet, you're basically coming into your, kind of in your back end, where you see here Assets Overview. So you see main account and trade account. The main account is basically everything where your kind of funds are being stored to withdraw or deposit. This is important because there is the equivalent, which is the trade account, and this account is solely for trading. So you cannot deposit anything in here directly. You can just deposit in your main account and then transfer it to your trade account. But this is possible quite easily, but just clicking here on transfer basically, and you say, okay, I want to send Bitcoin, for example, from my main account to my trading account, and it will send it over immediately. So as mentioned, trade account is only for trading, and only when you have something in your trade account you can trade. If you have nothing in your trade account, from your main account switch or transfer to the trade account, then basically your balance after we access the trading panel will be zero. So make sure when you have something in your main account, transfer the funds that you want to trade to your trade account and you'll be fine. It's obviously possible vice versa, so you can also send from your trade account to your main account. This is possible as well. For example, if you want to then again basically withdraw your tokens or withdraw any other balance. You see I have in my trading account some Pcash, and I'm going to take that one and put it over onto my main account. I'll just copy the total amount and put it in if it will be working. Okay, so it seems like I have to type it in. And that is what I'm going to do now. I think it's 5. And I'll just click on confirm. It says that it has been transferred. And I'm just going to check my main account now. And I see on my main account here, on my main account, I have been transferred the Pcash tokens, which I can now withdraw or again transfer to my trading account. And we're going to simply check if anything has happened. So it seems usually on the exchanges it's usually needed about 30 confirmations to be credited to your account, so it will take some time on the P2P end. And I will just check how many confirmations that we have here from the miners, and it's been 22. So once that number hits probably around 30, then it will be credited also in my P2P account. So we'll watch that. That will probably happen within the next minutes or so. Here in the tabs, you can access, again, main account. You can access the trading account. You see your transaction history that has happened here. You see the withdrawals that you've done, the deposits that you've done. Again, here is the deposit section where you can deposit any type of currency. Make sure that you deposit only Pcash to your designated Pcash address so that this is working properly. Do not send here any Ether or anything else, just send Pcash here. Basically not to mine address, but to yours, which will be displayed here. Just copy and send it as we've done before. And here you can withdraw, always only from your main account. So your main account is there for withdrawals and so on. I'm not going to go deeper into codes as I haven't used that myself actually. So that is something for you guys to check out. We're just going to go back now. I'm just back and forth checking a little bit with the transaction confirmation. So we've got 28, hasn't been credited yet. And we're just going to take a look and dive a little bit deeper into how to trade with that all. So we've gone on trade now. You can alternatively just go on the main page and click on best solution for trading, or just in the navigation as I did, clicking on trade. And there you see, for me it's default because I used that before. It's the PCH, so Pcash token to Ethereum trading pair. And Pcash token is not only listed as a trading pair against Ethereum, but also against US dollar and Bitcoin. And we're going to check the other pairs now. So we're just typing in here PCH into search. Here we got the Ethereum pair. When I click on Bitcoin, we got the Bitcoin pair, and it changes accordingly. You always see up here which trading pair you're currently looking at. And you can also see it down here. Everything is Bitcoin and Pcash token. If I go to Ethereum, it switches again. If I click on that as well, of course. Up here, Pcash, Ethereum, and so on. We're going to take a look on US dollar now, which is not here. So these are also cryptocurrencies, digital dollar, and so on. So you need to click on other, and here on other, after searching for PCH, Pcash token, you can now again click on that trading pair, and it shows up here again the trading pair which has updated now. You see that I have not any Pcash to sell in my balance. This is because I sent from my trading account to my main account Pcash tokens. And as I mentioned before, if you do not have any tokens in your trading account, you cannot trade with them. So I would need to go to my main account again and transfer it to my trading account. And so then I can access them here. Yeah, we see the orders that are going on here. We see some sell orders, 5 cent, 4 cent, and so on. We see some buy orders here as well. And the chart, which is all pretty self-explanatory. Before we dive into how to create an order, we're going to check how the transactions are looking like. I'm just going to refresh that, and we see like 35 block confirmations. So I'm going into my main account and check if it has been credited. I'm just looking on the deposit section, and okay, right now it hasn't been credited. So this will take, I guess, a little bit more confirmation, just some time to credit the tokens. I'm also going to delete my cache here, and this is basically the cache of the Safari browser, because I'm in Safari now, and I would have to check security. Okay, well, in Safari browser it's on develop, basically an empty cache. There's also a shortcut which I'm not going to go deeper into that now. So I've emptied cache just to be sure that the site loads again properly, and you can see the site now. Cut here and check back just a day and a little bit more to see when the transaction actually is being credited on my account. And you see right now that it took about a day and 6 hours to do so. So when I check back here my transaction in my P2P wallet, I see this is when my transaction came in and has been credited, or has not been credited but has been confirmed on the blockchain, and it took like a day and a little bit more to credit it actually. So it has been initiated on Friday and it has been credited on Saturday, I think evening. So do not worry if your transaction is not credited immediately. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. So do not worry if it takes a day or two to be credited in your P2P account. It will be done automatically, so you don't have to worry. But sometimes it just takes a little bit longer to do so. But what we're now going to do is I will show you how to trade on P2P. So we are going to send funds from our main account to our trading account. And we'll do that in form of Bitcoin. I'm just going to put in the total amount or the max amount by clicking here and going on confirm. And now you said it has been successfully added to the queue and should be confirmed, yeah, immediately. So this is an internal transfer and that will be sent and credited to your trading account immediately. And what we're also going to do and take a look at is when going not only on asset overview but going directly into our main account, we will also or we will find our Pcash tokens here, and I want also to transfer our Pcash tokens to our trading account. So I'll try to do this now. I'm going to go back into my main account, click on transfer. So in my main account, go to the Pcash tab, click on transfer, and there you say main account to trade account, and I will use also the max amount here and just confirm that, and it will be automatically sent to my trading account. So you see my main account pretty much has nothing in it now, and my trading account where I can now trade tokens and buy tokens with my Bitcoin or sell Pcash tokens is now fully funded and I can fully operate with it. So as we've seen before, on trading our balance has been to 0. So when I now go on, okay, we are already in the Pcash USD pair. I will now go in the Pcash Bitcoin pair. You've seen before our balance has shown here 0, and this has been also the old balance from I think 418 Pcash. And now that we have transferred from our main account to our Pcash account, to our trading account, now we also see the balance where we can trade with. And what I'm going to do now is, of course, I'm going to buy some Pcash tokens here. And I'm simply going to click on that price because I see that's the lowest price that Pcash is sold right now. And I'm going to click on that, and you will see it automatically changes here. So it automatically puts in my price. If I click on that, it automatically puts in that price. And I'm going for the lowest now. And what I'm also going to do is, we see here that this amount is roughly, this in US dollar. And I'm going to double check and copy this Bitcoin amount. I'm just typing Bitcoin to US dollars. So I'm just sure at what price I'm buying here. And you see it's around a tenth, a little bit more than a tenth of a cent. And I'm going to purchase for a small amount, let's say 1,000 coins here. I'll go to buy, and you will see in my order list, here's an order that has been done before. So I'm going to delete this out now because I don't any longer want this position to be open. So I'm just clicking on that X now and confirm to delete this order. So you'll see when I create an order, it will be placed in here, and that is what we're going to do now. So I'm going to purchase 1,000 Pcash tokens at that price, and this is in Bitcoin what we are going to pay. So I'm going to buy here, and you will see that 1,000 Pcash tokens will automatically be deducted by this order. I'm just going to click on buy here to confirm 1,000 Pcash tokens for Bitcoin. Okay, so it says that it can't be less than this. So we're going instead to purchase, let me see if that will work. Yeah, so instead of the 1,000 Pcash tokens, we now purchase 10,000, and you see those 10,000 Pcash tokens have automatically been deducted here from that order, have been settled. And in my order history, it is also no longer in it, or hasn't been in my order history or in my orders, because it has automatically been settled. When I create a sell order now, so we're just going to create the exact same order, but we're going to sell the Pcash tokens that we have purchased now to 10,000. I'm putting it in for which amount am I going to put it in? I am going to put it in for this amount because we want to sell obviously higher than we bought for. And I'm selling those 10,000 Pcash tokens at this Bitcoin price for a total of 0.0008 Bitcoin. And when I click on sell now, I have to confirm again, and you will now see that it has been placed in my orders, that order, and you see it here as well. So you see a sell order for 1,000 Pcash tokens at that Bitcoin volume, and I put it in here, or it automatically put it in my order list, so I see which orders are still open. When this order gets settled, so when someone buys at this price, then my Pcash tokens will obviously be deducted from my balance, or from that order, so to speak, and I will have successfully sold my Pcash tokens. The order will be settled, so that will vanish again, and the Bitcoin will be credited to my account. So this everything functions pretty much automatically, and this is exactly how you buy and sell Pcash tokens. So just click on any order that you think is feasible for the price. You just click on the price, it automatically takes it in here. You give the amount of Pcash you want to purchase for that price. You make sure your balance, you have funds in your trading account so you can actually make the order or purchase the Pcash tokens, and then you just click on buy Pcash. And the same pretty much goes for selling Pcash. There you just have to make sure that your Pcash balance is sufficiently funded so you can sell them. Choose which amount you want to sell, which price you want to sell to. You might as well just click on here on the buying orders. So someone buys at that price and you sell 1,000 or 10,000 Pcash tokens for now. He's buying 10,000 and something, and this will be automatically settled because for this price already an order exists. So if I would sell now, this would automatically be settled and the Bitcoin credited to my Bitcoin account, and the Pcash tokens will be deducted from my Pcash wallet. Yeah, so this is how you do that, and I might buy some more because of that price. It's really a steal. It's really cheap, and I can just say happy trading from our side, and all the other functions that are in here. We've gone over some, and all the other functions like the withdrawal function. So pretty much self-explanatory. You see here, you can choose which token you want to withdraw, and just putting in Pcash now. You put in your withdrawal address, you click on the amount you want to withdraw. Notice that it shows 0 Pcash tokens because I have it still in my trading balance. So if I go to my trading account now and transfer the Pcash tokens back. Just click on Max, transfer from my trading account to my main account, and I click on Confirm. Then you will see in my main account they have already been credited. In my trading account, I no longer have Pcash tokens. And when I click on Withdraw now and go to Pcash, you see that my balance is updated, and I now could withdraw my tokens to any other external Ethereum wallet that I like. As mentioned again, do not send to any other exchange like Coinbase or Kraken where Pcash tokens are not listed, because this will result in a loss of your funds. I just can't stress this enough and want to point this out again. Only send it to exchanges where Pcash is listed, and this is currently on P2P. Or any other Ethereum wallet like MetaMask or my Ether wallet, and then you just add the token there and it will display your Pcash tokens once you've withdrawn that. You also see the withdrawal transaction fee you have here. You can check any other fee, trading fee, and so on here on the fee schedule. So this is down below in the footer of the page of P2P. And you can just see now here the fee schedule. Just click on it and it will show you the whole fee structure for every token and every coin that is on P2P. Going back into our accounts, you see, as I mentioned already, main account, trading account, you have the assets overview. There you also have some transaction history. You have the deposit tab where we before deposited our Pcash tokens. When clicking here on transaction history, you see your deposits and withdrawals in any currency. So I only have Pcash now. If I would have deposited anything else, I would see it in here as well. And the withdrawal tab, as mentioned. Codes, that's up for you to figure out kind of what you can do with codes. I haven't used it before, so I cannot tell you how to properly use it. And I didn't need to use it right now because I could do everything I needed. I wanted to fund wallet, to withdraw, to trade, like I showed you, so I didn't need that part for now. But what's really important is, and that is when clicking on deposit, you see that point here, buy cryptocurrency. And that's really important is because the beautiful thing is, even though you don't have Bitcoin or Ethereum right now, you can still buy cryptocurrency with your credit card on P2P. And that's really nice to have because it lowers the barrier a lot. You just go ahead, choose kind of the cryptocurrency you want. You just go on buy Bitcoin or cryptocurrency with credit card. There you see which, well, you basically can buy. And for example, if you would choose Bitcoin now for, let's say, 200 euros, then we could just go ahead, buy now, and agree, obviously, to their terms and conditions and to the disclaimer, and then we would proceed to payment. And we just, on the other page, would have to type in our credit card. So if we do that now, we go to the checkout process, and you see here we purchase it like, you know, in any other shop, like any other item. We can do bank transfer, we can do credit card, and yeah, we could just buy Bitcoin now. I'm not doing this right now because I already have bought Bitcoin that way, and you will see you will be credited for 200 euros. You will be credited this amount of Bitcoin. I'm not just going to go back on the arrow on P2P, but just so you know, it is really easy to get yourself Bitcoin, and obviously then to use those Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever currency or Ethereum to purchase Pcash tokens. And this is a really speed way and easy way to do that. So this basically was a tutorial on how you can withdraw and trade Pcash and buy Pcash, and also buy Bitcoin and Ethereum on P2P to use it to trade your Bitcoin against Pcash and buy Pcash tokens. And I hope that helped a lot. If anything unclear has been coming up, the interface has been changed by P2P right now, so you might find anything that you have seen in the old interface now in a different tab, but it usually, they did a really good job in redesigning the site, and it usually pretty easy to find, even though after the interface update. So this has been from my side, and as again, I hope it helped a lot. And yeah, I can always say get yourself some Pcash tokens, because that price is, yeah, really a steal. And with the further developments that we will soon publish, um, that price is a really good deal for you to get yourself some Bitcoin and trade those Bitcoin against Pcash tokens and secure yourself your share of it. All right, so thanks for listening, and talking soon.